My privileged speech today, Mr. Presiding Officer, has two parts. First, commendation of personnel during the first state of the province of the SOPA of the Honorable Governor Mario C. Ortega. And second is a matter that concerns not only the efficiency of our government workforce, but more importantly, the health, welfare, and well-being of the men and women who serve the people of La Union. I would like also to take this opportunity to extend my sincerest congratulations, appreciation, and commendation to all the personnel who were on duty during the first State of the Province address of the Honorable Governor Mario Eduardo C. Ortega held on July 28, 2026 at the Speaker Pro Tempore Francisco I. Ortega Convention Center. The successful and peaceful conduct of the provincial address was not achieved by the speakers and the organizers alone. Behind the orderly proceedings was the dedication of the men and women who worked quietly and diligently to ensure the peace, order, safety, security, and smooth flow of the event. To our security personnel, law enforcement partners, emergency and medical responders, traffic and crowd management personnel, marshals, technical and administrative staff, and all provincial personnel who rendered duty that day. Kinempuswan na panagyaman mi kada kayo amin. Your presence, vigilance, discipline, and professionalism help ensure that the event proceeded peacefully and successfully. You perform a responsibility that is sometimes unnoticed precisely because you performed it well. While others were seated and listening to the State of the Province address, you were standing guard, monitoring the surroundings, assisting guests, managing movements, and responding to concerns, and making sure that everyone inside and around the venue remained safe. That is public service in its truest form. You demonstrated that maintaining peace and order is not merely a function written in a job description. It is a commitment to protect people, preserve order, and make government events safe and meaningful for everyone. With this, Mr. Presiding Officer, and on behalf of this august body, I would like to pass a resolution of our heartfelt congratulations and commendations to the members of the State of the Province Address 2026 Security and Disaster Response Committee, headed by Executive Assistant 4, Security Officer 5, Police Major General Gregorio R. Pimentel. Another Mr. Chair is Police Colonel Redentor C. Olsano, the Provincial Director, La Union Police Provincial Office, Camp JOCOS Ilang, Carlatan, San Fernando, La Union. Police Lieutenant Colonel Tristan Oliver Binara, Chief of Police, City of San Fernando Police Station. Director Flor Melinda P. Olet, Regional Director, National Intelligence Coordinating Agency, Region 1, Camp JOCOS Ilang, Carlatan. Mr. Mark Christopher R. Ortega, Special Assistant to the Governor, Head Security Services Division. Police General Alan Ositi L. Tagoba, Commander, the 701st Infantry Kagitingan Brigade, Philippine Army, Camp Osila Berento, Naguilian, La Union. Mr. Alfonso P. Laudencia, Head Traffic Operations Unit, Office of Public Safety, City of San Fernando. Police Major Michael M. Villar, Team Leader, Provincial Highway Patrol Team, La Union, San Eugenio, Aringay, La Union. Honorable Rodolfo G. Milanis Jr., Punong Barangay, Sibilia, City of San Fernando, La Union. Sherin P. Austria, Administrative Officer 5, Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office. And Dr. Hermineldo Velasco, Provincial Health Officer. As well as for the assistance rendered from the Office of the Provincial Governor, Office of the Provincial Administrator, Provincial Engineering Office, the Provincial Services Office, Provincial Information and Communication Technology Office, Provincial Information Office or the Media Affairs Office, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, in the Local Finance Committee, they all deserve our sincerest congratulations and commendations. My second part of my privilege with Mr. Presiding Officer, I would like to call your attention to the Civil Service Commission Circular Number 01 Series of 2026, otherwise known as the Wellness Leave Policy, which took effect on January 1, 2026. The policy is a significant recognition that government employees are not machines. We are public servants, but we are also human beings who experience stress, fatigue, pressure, and personal challenges. Under the policy, government officials and employees, whether permanent, temporary, substitute, coterminous, fixed term, contractual, or casual, may be granted up to 5 days wellness leave per calendar year, subject to the discretion of the agency. This leave is separate and distinct from the vacation leave, sick leave, and special leave. It may be taken for purposes such as mental health, care, physical wellness activities, or simply a much-needed general break from the work. It may be taken for up to 3 consecutive days at a time or on a separate non-consecutive days. The policy also emphasizes confidentiality when wellness leave is availed of for mental health reasons. Applications are processed through the employee's immediate supervisor and the head of the office, following the agency's established procedures. Wellness leave is not cumulative and cannot be converted into its monetary equivalent if unused within the calendar year. For the employees of the provincial government of La Union, this is more than simply another leave benefit. It is an affirmation that taking care of our people is also taking care of the government itself. A healthy employee is more capable of serving the public with patience, dedication, productivity, and compassion. We therefore encourage our employees to responsibly make use of this benefit when needed. We likewise encourage our officers and supervisors to foster a workplace where asking for time to rest, recover, and take care of one's well-being is not viewed as a weakness but as a responsible and necessary part of sustaining quality public service. Because at the end of the day, we cannot expect our public servants to give their best if we do not also give importance of their well-being. In line with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, we experienced a 3-day suspension due to typhoon and the prevailing south monsoon or the habagat, guided by rainfall warnings of either red and orange in our beloved province. We fully understand and recognize the concern of our personnel, particularly those under job order or contract of service or the JOCOS arrangement. Given that this engagement do not establish an employer-employee relationship, the general policy of no work, no pay ordinarily applies. Consequently, the 3-day suspension could have resulted in corresponding salary deductions for our JOCOS personnel. However, in order to clarify this matter and ensure that our personnel is properly informed, we sought guidance from our Provincial Human Resource and Development Officer, Madam Evangeline Mendoza. We likewise made further inquiries with our Provincial Accountant, Attorney Albert F. Padilla. Based on the clarification provided by the concerned officers, we were informed that despite the 3-day suspension of work, there will be no salary deduction for our job order and contract of service personnel corresponding to said suspension. This clarification is important to us because we value the welfare of our personnel and recognize their contributions to the continued delivery of government services, especially during challenging circumstances brought about by severe weather conditions. Thank you, and again, good afternoon, Mr. Presiding Officer.